or select somebody else. And then nobody involved with politics.
Good. But you know, one thing I would add, though, like with how the CEO was selected for the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't think, I understand the argument that to attract the best, you need to have a high salary. But because of our unique situation as a territory,
right,
and depending on a lot of federal funds, I think that position shouldn't have such exorbitant perks and fringe benefits and salary. You could attract people who want to serve, who will serve with honor.
Well, let me
who want to give to the community and who are not there because of a fake paycheck, like the former CEO Rodney Miller of St. Thomas Hospital. So I think there should be something in there.
You mean the Snyder Hospital?
Yes, Snyder Hospital.
Right, let me say this to you. I am not causing any aspersions on the current CEO of Wang Louis and how he was selected, okay? I am simply providing clarity to how I would see the healthcare system. And I thought, for example, that it was a mistake of the board to have Darius Placid acting in that position. She getting paid much less. You don't give her a chance ever to assume the position and the full authority, and you just bring somebody in. I don't agree with that.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, well, I don't agree with that, but it was done, and the board had the authority to do it. So I don't agree with that. Yeah, well, I don't agree with none of that, okay? So
I'm not causing any explosion either.
No, but I'm just saying the process was, to me, wrong, and the dynamics of the process, that's how the board felt, okay? That they had to do, and they had the authority. My disagreement with them, it's of no moment because it didn't want my decision. So,
all right, I have two questions.
Yeah.
I want to
and I'll go to the next caller.
Okay, all right. The first question is this. Since the teachers had already had a freeze in their salary,
okay,
their last negotiated contract, when the 8% kicks in for the teachers, becomes effective, is that 8% going to be based on the salary they would have been making if the contract was in effect, the new contract, or would the 8% deduction be made on the current salary, which is not the correct salary they earn right now? And then the second question is...
Okay, let's answer that. To me, it's obvious that you could only take 8% from what they get now.
Okay.
Okay? And
that's unfair.
So that's fair, right?
No.
Okay, and what they getting now? If a teacher was, let me explain. If a teacher was supposed to be making, let's say, $45,000, but they didn't get it, and they only making 42, how are you gonna take 8% from 45? It ain't got no 45 to take it from. You take it from 42. So I don't see how it could be done. But okay, what's your next question?
Okay, then the second question I have is, when the governor sent down the proposal about the 3 unpaid holidays and freeze in salaries across the board, what were the rationale for the senators rejecting those proposals?
It was an imbalance, because it ain't everybody going to be affected by the 3 unpaid holidays. The 3 unpaid holidays don't affect everybody. People on salary, like, for example, would I be affected by a 3 unpaid holidays? No, because I don't get paid like that. I don't get paid hourly. You see? So you can't do something like that and make it fair. We didn't see it as a balanced fair across the board. It would give you money, but some people wouldn't be affected, and from our point of view, there was a better way to do it.
Well, why not give those who aren't going to be affected furloughs in place of the unpaid holidays?
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. How can I be on furlough? Can I have an unpaid holiday?
Yes.
No, my yes, salary is written in the statute. You can't say unpaid holiday and affect my salary.
Okay. But it's okay to violate the state contract, though, the collective bargaining agreement.
No, I didn't. It's not violate. I'm just telling you the 8%. No, the 8%.
Being inconsistent.
Tell me how.
Because on one hand, you're talking about statute and all that, and then you're saying that at one point you said that you believe in honoring contracts. And then here you have a collective bargaining agreement that is blatantly violated because the teachers had already made a concession. Their salaries were frozen already without the teachers. Apparently silence is approved and nobody protested. And now that people are protesting against the 8% across the board, you're not coming to the rank and file and asking for a concession agreement.
Okay. Let me point out to you simply. You honor contracts. There are exceptions to honoring contracts with the government. The government must have exceptions to protect itself. The government can't go in default and bankruptcy like that. So that if I as an individual make a contract with anybody else, I honor it. Or else I subject myself to a lawsuit. And I don't want that. The government made contracts and they had to make exceptions so that they could honor the contract. The exception they're looking at is a reduction of pay so that instead of having to dismiss people, they could have everybody. Now, some people don't agree with that. The court will determine whether that exception is acceptable. There's no inconsistency here because you know why? I get an 8% cut too. Okay? Everybody gets.
No, what difference is going to make?
Okay?
So, it's obvious, okay? The 8% cut is going to come.
It don't come to me. I see it in the last paycheck. You ain't get it yet because you're a teacher, but I get it already.
I'm saying that. I'm saying it's going to come. I accept reality.
Thank you.
What I'm saying is people need to adjust.
Okay.
But what I'm seeing, the win that I'm seeing with the lawsuit is this.
Mm-hmm.
In the integrity of the collective bargaining system. That's all. That's what we're going to win. We ain't going to get back that money.
But you win it.
I don't think that
I
money
hear you.
will ever come back.
Okay.
But you know what? I will still feel victorious knowing that my union fought
for you.
For the right
I hear you.
to serve our contract, and that's where I stand on that.
Okay, good. Okay, I cut you off. I thought you were finished. Sorry. I'm going to this next call. Good morning. We don't get the next...
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Russell, right?
I hope so.
Okay.
And who this is right?
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
Listen, I was listening.
I ain't worrying,
You said this morning about health care and...
You like it?
Czar. I don't like the word czar.
Oh, okay. Which one? What you like? Commissioner?
I believe in a board, not one person dominating the whole medical field.
Oh, you can't... Okay, you said you believe in a board?
Another thing, Plaskett is a nurse.
That don't... Yeah?
She highly educated, but she's still a nurse.
So, okay.
So running the hospital is not her job.
She was doing a good job.
She would be in charge of the nurses, not the administration, acting CEO, or anything like that.
Oh, no?
Because she's been there for the last, 10, 12 years, and it's still going downhill.
Okay, why are you going downhill?
And another question I have to ask you.
You could tell me why...
What have you done with the documents that they gave you for the building of the house for Dejean before he was elected? You take a look at that?
Somebody posted on Facebook.
Well, didn't the guys them drop you off your assistant or somebody by the dock and this and that?
No. Nobody came, but let me say this. And I'm glad you bring it up. A picture, there's a lot of agencies that deal with crime. You got HIDA, you got VIPD, you got CIA, you got FBI, you got DPNR, you got DOJ, you got all kind of agencies. What I saw is a picture, and people, it seemed a little presumptive that people would use a picture to make an assumption But if they believe a crime, and it says something about crime scene pictures on the webpage and their Facebook, if you think a crime and you say a scene, carry it to the right people. Don't bring it to me. I'm a legislator. We don't make laws.
We're talking about when the Jean started construction.
Well, they say a crime scene.
After he got elected.
Well, yeah, but let me ask.
Before the construction was taking place, before he got elected.
Right, but
and then after he got elected, they changed the documents to say, oh, we start construction after he got elected. That's what we're talking about.
Right, and you consider that a crime, right? You think it's criminal?
Yes.
Well, carry it to the agencies that would...
You are in charge. You're the senator.
Senator, wait.
We ask you to start an investigation. So you're saying you refuse to do an investigation?
Well, wait. You elect me to be an investigative agency? What you think? Wait.
I will never vote for you.
Okay, well then what are you talking about?
Napoleon complex.
Wait.
And I can't deal with people with a Napoleon.
What's Napoleon? Go to the, Judy Fricks there, Crime Stoppers. Go to Crime Stoppers. Go to Crime Stoppers. Listen, the people that want some picture or something to have somebody investigate it, go to the agencies that investigate. They got a bunch of them. If you think a crime was committed and if you think a picture demonstrates that a crime was committed, go. Judy Fricks then on the radio all the time with Crime Stoppers, VIPD, CIA, FBI, do that. But don't come to me with something that's so far-fetched that I can't even understand what's the logic. What is the logic behind presenting a picture and saying that it's take before... Listen, attorneys take an oath to get into practice law. I'm an attorney. I take an oath to be a representative of the people. My oath requires that things make sense, not just people who want to promote a particular political interest or don't like somebody. And to take the resources of the legislature based on some picture to go into an investigation, to me, is way outside the purview of how we operate in representing the people. They're agencies that have the responsibility. As a lawyer, why would I, off of Facebook, get a picture and begin an investigation? I don't even know who the person is sending it on Facebook. Some Philip Matz. What am I supposed to do? Take that and run with it because somebody on Facebook believes something? Come on, let's be real, let's be serious. We got serious issues to deal with here. Come on, callers, and come on, listeners. Be real serious about leading the territory and responding to things that make sense. If people believe that is an issue, carry it to the right agency. The legislature is not the agency that would investigate a crime. Senator Neville James did an excellent investigative and looked into the whole issue. That is with the right agencies now. You want to continue it, you have additional evidence, carry it to those agencies. Go to Senator James, ask him what he did, and then carry it there. But coming to me now, I'm going to use the legislature for serious, real things that we could address. That has already been addressed.